Hi, this is Eric Elder. I want to talk to you today about priming the pump. Priming the pump. You see, sometimes we get stuck in a place where we feel like we're in a rut, or we feel like we're in a funk, or we feel like we just can't move forward with the things that we want to do or that God has put on our heart to do. And there are sometimes some simple ways. I'll say simple. It's a short list, but it's not always simple. But it can be as simple as priming the pump. You see, I live on an old farmhouse and we have a hand pump. And there's almost an unlimited supply of water underneath the ground. Every time it rains, it fills it up more and more. And so there's lots of water under the ground. But if you don't use the pump very often, the little rubber seal inside the tube that goes down to the water dries up. And that seal is what creates the suction to pull the water up when you pump it. But if it gets dry, then it constricts and there's not enough suction. So what you do is you take a simple cup of water and you pour it down the well shaft, and that moistens that seal, and then the seal expands and it creates the suction, and then you push the pump up and down and the water flows, and it will just continue flowing and flowing and flowing. And so sometimes we need to prime our own pumps. Sometimes we're just stuck and we don't know what to do, and it's right, it will never pump. The pump on our farmhouse will never pump if you just keep pushing the handle up and down and up and down. It needs an action. It needs something to be poured into it for that suction to take place and for the pump to actually function. So today I want to share with you a message about that from my book called Psalms Lessons in Prayer. This is how to enjoy richer, deeper, and fuller conversations with God. And this is one of my favorite inspirational books that I've written because it's based on the Psalms, which is one of my favorite books in the Bible. So as you read through the Psalms, it addresses all kinds of emotions, all kinds of feelings, anger and frustration and doubt and joy and relationships. And there's so many things expressed in the Psalms. So this book highlights 30 of the 150 Psalms. And today I want to read to you from lesson 15, which is called Priming Prayers. Then I want to play a song for you that I hope will help prime the pump even today for you. And then I want to pray for you. And I want to pray that you'll be able to prime your own pump, because it's one thing to come into the presence of God and have others lead you through this process of priming your pump, but it's another when you can do it on your own. My kids play some games online and they have a saying, because there are some little dwarves in the game and you can do different things with the dwarves and attack them and whatever you want to do. So my son says, if you build a dwarf of fire, you'll keep it warm for the night. But if you set a dwarf on fire, you'll keep it warm for the rest of its life. So it's sort of a sick joke, but makes me laugh. But anyway, I want to both help you keep warm for the day, but I also want to help you prime the pump for the rest of your life. And I pray that's a very long, healthy, fruitful, and productive one.